Şimdi gelmiş ya. Çok da fazla bir şey söylememiştim. Şu ana kadar söylediğim hiçbir şey duyulmadı değil mi? Bu ne? Hamsi. Evet, klasik interaksiyon. Yani şaşırmadım. Kapalı. Kurban bayramı. Şurada, ha okey. Tamam, buradan açalım. Yine açalım. Niye açalım? Tamam. Ellerimiz kanlı kanlıydı bu arada. Çok yeşil, çok sis, gölge adalar. Denizden köpek balığı fırlasa yerim. Ne dedim? Gel ye. Nereye gitti peki? Sadece güç gösterisi herhalde. Evet, şurada ne aldık? Tamam, demir keski aldık. Şimdi bunu açtık ya, kesin o demir keski yok oldu. Ben okuyamıyorum ki bunu. Aa, burada balina da var. Bu ne ya? Yani birine adak adanmış burada ve çok fazla adak adanmış. Yani adanılan kişi ne kadar büyük acaba? Niye balinayı öldürdünüz? İyi bilmiyorum yani. Hoşuma geldi. Yukarıyı böyle mi koşuyor? Yok. Asıl tutuyorum ama şu an koşmuyorum. Yani bana koşma dedi zaten, kaçma dedi. Ben niye seçilmiş kişiyim? Ben seçilmiş kişi olmak istemiyorum. Bu ne? Yapma. Aslında kollu bir aga geldi. Güzel bir rüyayla güne başladık.
I hate whiskey.
Evet, viski içip uyumuşuz.
Been too long since I've slept in a bed.
Koltukta atmak bence daha güzel bu arada. Ben daha
I wonder why I still take these things.
Şu şarkıyı kapatabiliyor muyuz?
It's been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
Ha, biz günlük yazıyoruz herhalde. Şimdi bizim bir ajansımız var. Dedektif ajansımız. Rüyalarımda onun sesini duyuyorum diyor. Ama şu anda farklılar. Bilinmeyen sesler duyuyormuşum herhalde. Antik derinliklerden gelen sesler duyuyormuşum. Acaba hangi isimsiz yaratık beni çağırıyor? Onun bir ismi var aslında. Bence içmeyelim. Yakarım. Yanlışlı olur. Bakalım.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
Bir şantaj davası yapmışız. Bizi işe alan bar sahibi davayı nasıl kapattığımızı, nasıl çözdüğümüzü beğenmemiş. Ben kanun dışında çalıştığım için çok da fazla bana bir şey yapamıyorum tarzında.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Kültürlü bir adamız.
I should get rid of all this stuff.
Şuraya bak. Müzik kapansın. Oh. Durun ya. Telefona bak.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth.
Dedektiflerin başıymış.
I'm calling
Kadın.
because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Bilgilerimizi yeniden toplamamız gerektiği hakkında bir telefon konuşması yaptık. Ve bizim skill tree'mizi açtı aslında. 2 tane puanımız var şimdi. Burada ne var? Power of speech. Yani konuştuğumuz kişilere etkileme skillimiz. Gizli objeleri bulma. İnsan davranışlarını algılamanı sağlıyor. Bir insanın motivasyonu neyse davranışlarına göre analiz ediyoruz. Okült bilimler hakkındaki bilgimizi artırıyor herhalde. Aynen, mitolojik şeyler geldiği zaman işte Cthulhu ile alakalı bu tarz skill'den yararlanacağız. Medicine var. Bu da zaten adı üstünde. STR zaten gücümüz, fiziksel gücümüz. Bir de investigation var. Bu aslında bizim için çok önemli bence. Bu genel olarak bir suç mahallini analiz etmemizi sağlıyor ya da kilit açmamızı da sağlıyormuş. Aslında bir güçlü bir investigator da böyle bir yumrukla indiren ya da konuşmaya bir tane verdim ya. Buna verelim. 4 tane kalmış. Buna verelim. Gücümüz de olsun. Ha zaten direkt 3'te 5, 4'te 5 olarak artmıyormuş. Okey. Investigation'a yine vereceğim ya. Ve konuşmaya verelim. Tamam.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to
Güzel
date.
olmuş. Şimdi bilgilerimizi verdik.
On a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
Sonra.
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Okey, biz uzun zamandır davalara bakmıyoruz. O yüzden de birazcık azar yedik. Çok az dava kabul ettiğimiz için. Ben daha odaya bakmamıştım ya. Hemen story geldi.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool.
Yani
Sarah,
yaşlısın.
my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting.
Kanıt bu mu?
Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Maşallah.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Oo, teşekkürler. Bakalım.
What's this symbol on the man's chest?
Evet,
It's
bir
as
tane
if Sarah
sembol buldum.
Hawkins breathed a message into it.
Şurada bir çocuk da var hatta. Kadının arkasına saklanmış.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Ha, bir tane adres bulduk öncelikle. 36. depo, Darkwater. Kargo şeyinde bulmuşuz. Kargo etiketinde, şu herhalde. Polis raportu var bir de. Yangın yemek odasında başladı ve tüm aileyi içine aldı. Polis bunun domestik şiddet olduğuna karar vermiş ama Sarah Hawkins'in, yani bu yaşlı adamın kızının, şu herhalde, delirdiğini çok vurgulamışlar. Neden? Bu da gazeteden falan kesilmiş herhalde. Sarah ve Charles Hawkins'in evliliği hakkında bir makale yazılıymış. Kocası Darkwater'daki bir adadan iş adamı ve Simon da bu oğulları herhalde. Tek oğullarıyla orada yaşıyorlarmış. Tamam.
So, Mr.
Bilgiler bu
Pierce,
kadar.
what do you make of these
Yani hiçbir şey.
elements?
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Şunu merak ettim. Dilde açılmış cevap.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home.
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Şuna bakalım. Bir depoyu soralım.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
En sonunda şu kaldı.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
Dava
I
ilgimizi
am
çekti
aware
bu
of that.
arada.
I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Sadece bir kaza değil. Tamam, orası belli. Başka ne dedik?
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Geology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
Müge davası. Okey. İlaç kitabı bulduk.
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. I used to be an avid reader.
Çok boş yapıyorsun. Şimdi Darkwater Port, Darkwater Limanı. Enter Madness yazıyordu bu arada. Deliliğe giriş. Bu çok benziyor. Yanlış mı hatırlıyorum bilmiyorum ama.
We're almost there.
Bu bizim kaptan. Çok hızlı bir şekilde yola çıktı. Acaba bizi ne zaman çağıracak? Hala sigaramız
Stay on board.
bitmemiş.
There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Ne kadar çirkin
Why,
bir yer
thank
bu
you,
arada.
Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
Kendisi takip ediyor bu arada. Otomatik.
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor master's office.
Tamam. Adamın yerini
If
öğrendim.
it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Okey, çok iyi.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Adamda belge de varmış bu dava hakkında. Burada yine balina kesmişler. Siz ne yapıyorsunuz bu balinayla? Ben yakarım.
Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
Yok mu?
Seen how old this thing is. If we force it too much, we'll break
Bunu bir
everything.
inceleyelim.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago.
Yakın bir zamanda
Only a
ölmüş.
specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid
Sen ne
idiots!
yapıyorsun?
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Aa, geri salacak. Oha, balinayı
You
var.
can't
vahşi bir
understand.
şekilde
You're not
parçalayan
sailors. It's a
bir deniz
sign.
yaratığı var mı ya?
There's something
Açıklayamıyorum.
coming. Something real bad.
Same goes for you, sir. Move along.
Don't treat me like another one of these locals.
Birazcık
You're
agresif bir cevap.
completely overwhelmed, and you could do with reinforcements.
What are you thinking? That you can call the National Guard to an island like Darkwater? For a stranded fish? Gosh darn, Mr. Not Like Another One of these locals. Go give your valuable advice somewhere else, huh? Now, please, allow me to do my job.
Nasıl artık?
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Bekle.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
Yani balinaları çok seven bir yer mi yoksa balinalardan nefret eden bir yer mi? Alalım, alamıyoruz. Outlast'taki içine girip saklandığımız şeylere benziyor. Ama kesinlikle çok çirkin bir yer. Deniz kasabası için. Neymiş bu?
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
Oo, bu hiç. Belki duruyoruz. Çok mutsuz. Herkes çok mutsuz. İngilizce. Aa, yok işte bu.
Hey, be careful.
Hak etti bu arada. Bu da Bioshock Infinite'deki Elizabeth'e benziyor. Ben niye
Let's
herkese
get him another drink.
Bioshock
Try.
karakterine benziyorum?
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Evet, bu adam bize saygı göstermedi.
You saw it just like me. That bum deserved a lesson.
Kesinlikle.
Yeah, but he's a regular, and you're not.
Biz de
I can see that you and I are off to a bad start. I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way.
Önce bir şu depoyu soralım
Do
ya.
you know where this place is?
İçimde kaldı.
Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why
Niye?
not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night.
Şaşırmadım.
Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
Çok severiz.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it.
Bulunduğumuz yer hakkında bir soru soralım. buranın ismini bir soralım. Stranded sanırım şeydi ya. Koştura şey. Kıyıya vurmuş.
The stranded
Buydu.
whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time. What can you tell me about it?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
Demedik. Bunu demek istemiyordum aslında ama neyse.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Adam çok soyut, farazi konuşuyor ya.
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway.
O zaman bir kadeh içelim.
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on. Because of a little tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want.
İstediğime alkol veriyorum dedi ve vermedi. Para kazanmama uğruna.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Oturabilir miyim?
He laughed.
My God.
Miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
Açlıktan ölmek üzerelermiş. Buradaki yerliler. Çok büyük bir balina yakalamışlar. Çok fazla insanı açlıktan kurtarmış.
Do you like our song?
Çok güzel.
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
Oyunda şu ana kadar gördüğüm tek mutlu insanlar bunlar. Önce biz şarkıyı soralım.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
Oha.
It's true.
842.
Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay. Şuna bakalım.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
Mantıklı.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night,
İyi
stranger.
akşamlar. iyi
So
akşamlar.
long.
Tamam.
What you looking at, stranger?
Demek istedim ya.
I've rarely seen a woman who can hold her liquor so confidently.
Oy,
What gives you the
sıfat.
right to judge me?
Ah, it was a compliment.
So what? Let me drink. I told you to beat it.
Aa, sana ne kadar kaba ya. Karım ha. Harbor Master. Buradaki yetkili kişi. Oo, hemen loot.
Fishing equipment. Souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
58 mi? Bunlar aylık balina öldürme sayıları mı?
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the
Ha, bu
harbor.
bizim geldiğimiz gemi. Şu ana kadar tanıştığımız, yani tanıdığımız kişiler bunlar. 33 yaşındaymış, 41 yaşındaymış kocası. Çocuğu 11 yaşındaymış. Bu da barmendi. Okut hakkında bunları bulduk. O hikayede de çok inanmadı zaten bizim karakter. Sanki Moby Dick romanının içindeyim gibi.
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
Eyvah. Fitzroy'un Evil Twin var galiba. Selamünaleyküm.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Heh, buraya mı bırakmış?
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
Sadece bazı tarihler okunabilir diyor. 1890, 1907. Dokümanın geri kalan hepsi siyahla karalanmış. Acaba ne tarz bir bilgi saklamışlar diyor. Bana verdiğin bilgi bu mu?
I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
Adamlarını kontrol altında tut. Bizi kışkırtamazsın. Bu mesaja da cevap vermene gerek yok demiş. Sadece kuryeye ödemeni yaptığına emin ol demiş. Kurye acaba tabloyla alakalı bir durum mu? Bakalım.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater.
Şu dokümanları bir
Your
soralım.
manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
Kocasını soralım.
I know that Charles Hawkins was descended from a family of ship owners, and the island's fishing industry was hit badly.
Indeed, we specialized in whaling, but no whalers went out to sea after the miraculous catch of 1847.
So where did the Hawkins family get its money?
Well, from what Charles inherited, I presume. Although these dates on the manifests could indicate that he had contracts of another kind.
With whom, I wonder? I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Okay, şu kocaman bina galiba depo.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
You tell me.
I thought you would have worked it out. It belonged to Charles
Yalan
Hawkins.
söyleyelim dedim.
I see. That explains those loading manifests. Too bad I can't get much out of them. I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Öncelikle Cat'i soralım.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain Cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office,
bize.
but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Haklı olarak.
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
The miraculous catch. Is it a local
Gerçek bir
legend?
olay kesin bence.
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
Önce gördüğümüz balina ile ilgili galiba.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Kim öldürmüş olabilir?
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Ha! Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
Kötü şans
You've
falan
got to
diye mi
understand
düşünüyorlar
them.
acaba?
They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
Fotoğrafı soralım ama bize yine kızacak.
I was looking at your photograph. The one of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
Ya Fitzroy'u sevdim aslında. Birazcık babasının klonu olması imkansız olduğu için, bir de bize verdiği bilgiler de üstü çizili olduğu için birazcık şüpheleniyorum sadece, ama bunu kapatalım. Rica ederim.
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Harbiden.
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Bu adamı hiç sevmedim ya. Şunu sor.
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
Ne gıcık adamsın ya.
I'd like to know more about the Hawkins case.
I don't think so.
Adamı öldüresin.
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property. You again? I told you to beat it.
No need to get worked up.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Ne oluyor burada?
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
Investigation'ımızı bir kullanalım ya.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Kat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
No, it's very simple, in fact.
Bak.
Fuck off.
I don't give a
seçeneği
damn
var
about
mı?
your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
Now, we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's...
Seni döverim.
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Ben dilemiyorum ama dövemediğim için buradan giriş var. Yani çok da iyi bir iş çıkartmamışsınız sanki. Yani bir sürü kırık dökük şey. Bu ne? Şu ne? Ah, merdiven var burada. Bunu biliyoruz. Önce bir şunu koyalım. Aa, bir şey yapamıyor muyuz? O zaman daha bulmadığımız ne var? Çevirmemez miyiz bunu? Sanki. Cevap bununla mı? Aa, evet.
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle.
Sen yaparsın.
Damn, I broke it.
Ya eşek. Aa. Ne?
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Yine balina kemiği bir şey bulduk, fosili. Başka bir şey
Well,
yaparız.
well.
Aa,
A little mouse has got lost on our turf.
kız patladı
You're not
böyle.
only inquisitive, you're also stupid.
Bak, kavga istemiyorum.
This muddy alley is yours?
Evet,
Good for
içerisi
you.
de bok gibi bu.
I've got work to do.
I decide who comes in and who stays
Aa, niye
out.
bu beden hareketleri
And anyone
var?
who doesn't
Çıldırdı.
respect my rules, I punish them.
Bak. Bak şimdi.
As you wish.
Aa, dodge. Yani biraz şiddet dolu bir yayın oldu. Bir de geri kaldırıyoruz. Yani tabii biraz gentleman.
If you've broken my nose,
I was careful. This time.
Do you want us to take care of him, Cat?
no, not yet. You don't lack nerve,
Çok kötü morarmış
and you've
bu
got a fairly
arada.
good right. I'm always on the lookout for well-built guys to work for me.
I'll make a note of it.
Please do. I'm Kat. I run the neighborhood. Everyone marches to my tune here.
Even Captain Fitzroy?
Yani biraz dayak
I
yedim
suggest
az
you
önce
back
ama
off.
sanki.
You've pushed your luck far enough for one day. Rather than foolishly risking your skin, come and see me in the bar one of these days. We can talk about what I can do for you, and what you can do for me.
Kadına bir yumruk attık. Sadece bir yumruk ve az önceki agresif beden dilinden hemen Cat 7 oldu. Hemen miyav. Yok mu bir tane daha? Sol köşe. Bizimle konuşmak için barda bekliyor herhalde. O zaman önceden gidip şaşırtalım.